Hi everyone, this is Lorena Montes. I'm here at Cincinnati at the ECS Club meeting 2025, so Endoscopic Cardiac Surgery Club, with a personality that really needs no introduction. He's been the mentor for a lot of people, a lot of surgeons, and he really changed the way that mitral valve repair is done nowadays. So here with us, Professor Patrick Perier. Good morning. I'm very, very honored to have you here in this interview. I'm pretty sure that everyone will be very interested in this interview. Welcome to CTSNet.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
So I wanted to start about your career. I'm pretty sure that all the audience from CTSNet are interested in knowing everything about how you started. How did you went from mentee from Professor Carpentier to mentor of everyone?
I have been extremely lucky in my career. Extremely lucky to start to work with Alain Carpentier, who has been my mentor. And just to say that he's been my mentor is very little in comparison to the magnitude of the gratitude that I owe to him. I think that a mentor in cardiac surgery is very important, because a mentor doesn't only teach you surgical techniques, how to treat patients, but a mentor ought to give you some directions to solve problem, to think, so he will crave you, you know. Carpentier did all of this, but he did more than this. Carpentier has been a model for me, an inspiration. There is not a day when I don't think of him. You know, this is a very strong belief. And I have spent some extraordinary years at his side. It was almost the beginning of mitral valve repair, where he developed the techniques. There was an incredible atmosphere in Hospital Bousset where people came from all over the world, and all the big names came. And well, I thought it was natural, you know. Today, I see how exceptional it was.
This is incredible, and it's a great opportunity that you had in life. So let's start from the beginning. So you were born in France.
I was born in France.
And then you did med school in France.
Paris, and yes.
And then you just went for cardiothoracic surgery, which is the way in France, right? And how many years were you with Professor Carpentier?
I spent approximately 15 years with him, so I could be really influenced by his energy. He has also given me the passion for mitral valve. I am very grateful for this.
And after that, you went to a different service, right?
After that, when I left him, I went directly to Germany. I went there as an attending surgeon in an institution. What was interesting is that in the 70s and 80s, cardiac surgery was very strong in France. Mm-hmm. It was almost nothing in Germany. I didn't know this, but starting in the 90s, the cardiac surgery developed in Germany to become the cardiac surgery that is nowadays. It's probably the most important cardiac surgery in Europe, if not in the world.
It is, and there's also this creation of big services like Leipzig, Berlin, Jena, Hamburg, incredible. I wanted also to ask you so you started as an attending, and then you just came up, and how was this career in Germany, a different place? You need to, How was learning German, actually? Was it
Well,
difficult?
I needed to learn German. When I went there in 1990, the situation of mitral valve surgery in Germany was 100% mitral valve replacement with mechanical valves. And so progressively we have introduced mitral valve repair, and it became something very popular. It was very interesting, very stimulating. I've been lucky.
Okay, so, and after that, we can actually get to the year 2005, which I don't know if the audience know this, but it was a year where a very, very popular paper that changed completely the history of mitral valve repair was published. And it was called, in our heads for everyone, Respect Better Than Resect, isn't it? Well, it's 20 years now. It's its birthday. And you are the one who created it. So I want to know the intricacies behind it.
In fact, I moved to Germany in 1990. And when I was in Paris, we were not allowed to use Gore-Tex sutures to replace cords.
Yeah, it was resections and quadrangulars and triangulars and all of this.
So I started to use Gore-Tex in Germany as soon as I arrived in Germany to repair prolapse of the anterior leaflet. And then one day, it was probably 91 or 92, it was my third case of the day. An old lady, I wanted to have a quick operation, and I said, resection, why can't I just use those Gore-Tex to the posterior leaflet and treat the prolapse with this? I said, okay, let's do it. So it's just serendipity, the occasion makes the thing and so on. So I did this. It went very well. The patient was very well. And so I started to do this
more and more.
And I knew that it was major transgression. And I knew that I could not go open and tell, because I would be killed. So I started, and there were many people who came to visit, and they said, "Oh, that's great technique." And so I thought that somebody would publish this. And then in 2003, an American guy came. And he was the editor of the operative techniques in cardiovascular surgery. He said, wow, this is great. Why don't you
publish it? Yeah, results and everything. You had already like 10 years of results.
I had already 10 years. So I said, okay, I think it's time to do this. And I said, okay, I will do it. And then I say, I have to find a title. Because
it needs to be catchy and
something
transgressive,
catchy, something this, and to bring the attention on the title so that it would defer the attention on me and on the technique. So I didn't want things like a new paradigm or a new thing. And so I've been thinking for weeks. And at the end I said to myself, so what do you want to say? So you want to say that you respect the valve instead of resect, and respect rather than resect. Oh, the music is good. Respect rather than resect. Yeah, that's good. And I think that success is due, I think, to the music of the title. This is how I imagine things.
Well, the music of the title and also what was in the article, the results, the difference with the other technique. So
I had the time, those 10 years between when I started to think about the advantages, when you do it, why, the SAM, the length of the posterior leaflet, so all those details that I was able to to place into the article and give the article some substance.
It was a masterized technique at that moment. So what happened after that? Because it's like a before and after.
Yeah,
For
probably.
Perier, of course.
I didn't have that much heat on this. I had more heat because at the same time I was starting to do minimally invasive surgery, and so at the beginning we had a lot of heat, and people were almost violent, against us. Who we were judged as crazy, as so I was more interested in this because the respect was almost 15 years back.
Okay, so and the minimally invasive. So you started with this, and it was also kind of transgressive, also.
Yes.
So how were like the steps? And that brings you today to this ECS meeting. I have to tell you, this is great, actually. You have incredible experts, and the agenda is spectacular. Live cases from Berlin, from Chicago. So how all of this came to this?
So in fact, when I started to do minimally invasive surgery, it was in Germany. I was isolated. So I was doing this. I was improving the techniques, improving the things. So I was very concentrated. I had some visitors and so on, but I was alone. I felt alone. I mean, just when you do minimally invasive surgery, so you are here with the whole, and so you are in a kind of about 6 years ago or 7 years ago. Joe Zacharias said, "Why don't we do a group?" And so, under his guidance, I would say, we set up this group of 9 people, our steering committee for the endoscopic club surgery, and suddenly I didn't feel alone. I mean, this group of people, it's just all of them are absolutely fantastic. We have the same spirit and the same thing, and it's extraordinary. It's at the end of my career, and it's a blessing that I can live an adventure like this.
Oh, so this is so good to hear for all of us. And I'm pretty sure that the audience is so grateful for everything that you have done for the field of mitral valve surgery, repair, minimally invasive. For me, it's such an honor to be here with you, asking you these things. So anything you want to add? The stage is yours. It was always yours, but...
No, it's my pleasure to meet you. You are a young surgeon, and I see that this continuous movement is going on, and that the new generation is taking over, and we'll do the same thing not the same thing, but you will advance the field like we did, because this is a rule of life. So I wish you good luck, and I wish that at the end you are as happy as I am right now.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to hear that you are very happy with all you have done. So thank you very much for this interview. I hope you all enjoy it, and we'll keep with some more interviews at the ECS Club. Just goes around, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.